Hello, people who read my blogs sometimes. How you guys doing? It's been a while since I made a video, but I decided today would be a good time to do it because I've got this. This is Cosmic Alliance, the new expansion for my favorite game in the world, Cosmic Encounter. So I figured some of you would want to see what's inside this box, so I am going to show you. I'm going to show you what's inside this box. If you've never played Cosmic Encounter, this video will probably mean absolutely nothing to you, and you will have no idea what's going on. So this is only going to be about this expansion, so if you don't know how to play, and you want to know how to play, come find me. I'm going to make a video eventually of how to play this game, but I really wanted to make a video about the expansion, to show you guys what's inside of it. There's some really cool things. I'm really happy with this expansion, and I can't wait to play it this afternoon. So let's open this thing up together. First thing I'm going to show you guys is this bag of white ships. Yes, there's another color added to the galaxy. This is the color white. If you own all three expansions, which any of you watching this don't because I have them all, you can now play with 8 people with the addition of white. Awesome. The other cool thing that came with this expansion is not a new deck of cards, but what they called large group playing cards, which they wanted you to add only when you're playing with like 5 or more people. Chances are I'm going to just add this to the deck, and it's just going to be part of the deck because it's really cool. And it's nothing new. There's a couple new things, or one new thing rather. This is just to be added to the normal deck. The type of cards you will find in here is another morph. That makes 3 morphs in the game now, if you have all the expansions, which I do. Just got some normal attack cards, some higher attack cards, 20. This is a 4, 6. There's another 30 in here. There's just a bunch of new attack cards. But what I really was excited about when I saw it, and I was like, whoa! Reinforcement +8. This is the highest reinforcement in Fantasy Flight's edition of Cosmic Encounter. Maybe in all editions of Cosmic Encounter, a +8. That could really hurt someone. And then there's another reinforcement +4. Also great reinforcement, but +8. That's crazy. We got some Negotiate. There's another Cosmic Zap. I think one of each of the artifacts. Cosmic Zap, Card Zap, Quash, Force Field. So no ionic gas and no Mobius tubes, but these 4 artifacts, which are really cool. Like I said before, a +30, or not +30, but an attack 30. Cool. Now, of course, the biggest part of this expansion, and everyone's favorite part of Cosmic Encounter, are the aliens. There are new aliens. There are 20 brand new aliens, and let me show you some of them. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm not going to read them all to you. There are 9 of them that were previewed on Fantasy Flight Games, that if you guys want to go check those out, there's 9 of them. I'm going to try and show you some of the ones that aren't previewed. Like this Skeptic. The Skeptic doubles the risk of an encounter. What he gets to do is, as a main player or ally, before encounter cards are selected or revealed, he gets to say to his opponent, if he wants to, he'll say, "I doubt you will win." And if the opponent agrees that he doubts he'll win, then essentially that guy just wins. But if he doesn't agree, then you play as always, but you double the risk of the encounter, meaning the loser doubles their losses. They lose twice as many ships to the warp. So that's a cool one. Let's see. You got the Extortionist, the Butler, like we saw in one of the previews, Sting, Winner, Crystal. Crystal's pretty cool. Crystal is in a lot of ways similar to Virus. For example, if he plays an attack 8, one of his allies can throw in an attack 8, and then you multiply those two together and it would be an attack 64, because 8 times 8 is 64, because I ate and I ate till I was sick on the floor, so 8 times 8 is 64. So that could happen with Crystal. Coolio. The party animal, Lightning. I'm looking forward to Lightning. Lightning's a really cool one. It was previewed the other day, so I'm not going to explain that one. Cyborg, we saw that one. Sapient adds wisdom points, very similar to Warrior in a lot of ways. General, we saw that. Pygmy, we saw that. Reborn is really cool. He filters hands of cards. For each ship you lose to the warp, you may use this power to draw a card. For each ship you retrieve from the warp, you may use this power to discard a card from your hand. Simple, awesome alien. Chrysalis has the ability to become another alien. The Gorgon, that's what we're calling them. Petrifies other ships. The Horde, he does stuff. He gets extra ships. That's what he does. The Schizoid, that's what we'll call him, Schizoid. He changes the entire game. Let me show you about him. This one's really cool. The Schizoid added these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Schizoid cards, and on each one of these cards has a victory condition, and no one's gonna know what this victory condition is. So he's gonna take these cards, go through them, and randomly pick one, put it face down. That is now the way you win the game, and no one else knows it. But every time he loses, one of these gets revealed, one of the ones that's not this one. So you kind of have to have a knowledge of all the cards to know eventually what's left and what it takes to win the game. Really interesting, really cool alien. I think this is a classic alien. I think this is from one of the older editions of Cosmic Encounter. Remote can turns other people's ships into remotes and forces them to ally with them. Cool, kind of like the Quacks, the technology card, put into alien form. I like it. Poison, we saw that. And Bandit. I think Bandit's my favorite. I don't know why, but I love him. And I just read about him a few minutes ago, and I'm really excited about Bandit. Bandit, what he does is every time, I think it's at the start of each player's turn, including your own, wow, that makes it even better, uses power to reveal the top 3 cards. So he's almost like playing the slot machines. He reveals the top 3 cards. If all 3 of them are different, he gets to like discard a card from his hand. If 2 of them are the same, he gets to take one of them. If all 3 of them are the same, he can take any of all of the cards. And all the other opponents have to lose a bunch of cards. This dude is legit. Bandit. Cool guy. So those are the 20 aliens. Obviously, I did not explain all of them. The 20 brand new aliens in Cosmic Alliance. I showed you this. Showed you the large group cards. These are here the flares for the aliens. Your 3 new white Destiny cards. They made the Hazard one on here look really cool. Look at that. It's different than the rest of them, but it's still hazardous. Haha. And the one more thing that they did, and this is not a component, but this is in the rules, which I've already seen because they released the rules, which is, I don't know, kind of silly because I like the rules to be a surprise. Team Cosmic Variant. What this does is this randomly puts you with a partner, and you and that partner have to dominate the outer space together. And the way you do that is by both of you have to complete a victory condition, meaning in most Cosmic Encounter games, both of you have to get 5 foreign colonies. The catch is, every time, say I'm your partner, every time I get a foreign colony, I can give it to you instead. So say I already got 5 and I win another one, I can give it to you, which could be really helpful. And there's some little subtlety rules that make it really cool. I'm looking forward to playing that way. So that's it. Cosmic Alliance. I have not played with it yet, so I suppose I can't review it or tell you that, or recommend it, blah, blah, blah. But I recommend it. If you have this game, this is a great expansion. Any expansion for Cosmic Encounter is going to be a good one. So this is going to be a really fun one. I'm excited about playing with this expansion. I'm glad you guys stuck around with me through this 9-minute and 40-second video. This is going to be legit, man. Cosmic Alliance. Can't wait to see more of these expansions. Expansions, more aliens later, skater!